Hello everybody, Kim here, and I've got a few card making tips for today. And today I'm featuring the Label Me Grateful bundle. So I know I've always been taught to send thank you notes when somebody gives me something, but this set has some nice sentiments to give thanks to people just for being who they are. So grateful for that heart of yours, and a little kindness makes a big difference. You are so appreciated. You're the best. So just some nice sentiments. And what I really love, though, is the dies. So really, some really nice dies, especially this label die. It's got this fun little, not sure if you can see it there, kind of an embossed edge that goes around it. So that's really cool. So, and then some fall leaves and acorns, and really just a nice little bundle to play with. But anyhow, on to the tips. So the one card I made, I may have shown this before, I based this card inspired by one of the virtual workshop scrapbooking kit layouts, where they had kind of columns of kind of a quilted look of different papers together. So that's what I did with this one. I made little columns of mixtures of papers, old olive, pecan pie, and crumb cake, and basic beige, and then the Need for Tweed Designer Series paper, which is really cool. It's kind of a standalone paper, but it works great for fall. And so there's the card I made with that. And I did take a sponge dauber and kind of daubed a little bit of early espresso in the center of the flowers, although I wasn't really happy about how that turned out, because I wanted to pop it up with dimensionals. And then if you do that, all you see is white under those little tiny holes in this die, because this die happens to cut out little tiny holes for the center of the flower, and then this cute little embossed bit here. So really fun die here. And so I came up this time for this card, I came up with a new idea. So I have this little punch. It's 3/8 of an inch, or you could use a 1/2 inch punch if you have one as well. Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell one at the moment, but this is the one I use for when I'm making labels for the ends of my Stampin' Blends. But look, I just cut out an early espresso little circle there and put it on behind that die cut. And look at how nice that looks with that darker center for backing those little tiny holes. So I'm gonna have to pull this one off and try that one for that one as well, because I want to put a Stampin' Dimensional on the back of that, so I can add it to this card that I just made this morning. So I turned the orientation of both the label and the card itself, and we'll just stick that right in there where I planned it. Again, I used the Need for Tweed paper, which is really cool. And then a fun embossing folder. So this one is another one of those ginormous embossing folders. This one's called Gathering Leaves. So really fun for all seasons, really, because it doesn't necessarily have to be fall leaves. You can do it in fall colors for fall or spring colors for spring. So there are my two cards for today, and I had fun with both of those, and I'll post a picture a little later on once I get this one fixed with my new little tip here of putting a circle behind the die cut shapes. And you can do that with any sort of die or punch that has holes in the center, and you don't want that white from Stampin' Dimensionals to show through. So just add a little bit of darker cardstock behind it to make that look better and pop, so that it has the best layout you can get here. So happy crafting, everybody, and have a great week.